Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing level 7 Invasion. The last turn we managed to liberate all South America for the first time in the game. There is no invader there. And we also managed to give the Europeans some air to breathe. On the other hand, South Africa got overrun. So was the Indonesian refugee zone. Both cost quite a lot of resources. The US is under heavy attack, or the North America. We managed to liberate Arabia, which gives us some additional oil. That's definitely good. And we also managed to develop these psychotronic amplifier trials. So we only need 3 more steps to victory. But now we are at the devastation phase, or devastation wave, and now it's gonna be much harder. We will have 1 more dropship now every turn. So this is dropship number 4. Not every turn a new one, but now we have to deal with 4 dropships instead of the 3 that we had before. Okay, so the Gin mercenary step, that's another point. That would be our first step now, but the black market is empty. All Gin mercenaries are hired or on the discard pile. So no way now to get some additional help, which is another problem. Unit deployment. Okay. Let's see. First is this time Asia. They control Dr. Kronos. And they actually have the cognitive systems here. So that means +4 to command and control. But because the Indonesian influence, the Indonesian refugee zone is overrun, it's -1. So overall it's only +3. So that means they can hire up to 8 units. So this would be 3 new units in this case. Okay, so now well, I think they're all gonna go to China. North America. Well, they have the mesh networks, which gives them +2 to command and control. They are also at 8. So overall they can hire 4 units. And they're going to place all of them in Canada, so they can still choose what exactly to do with these. South America also has the mesh networks now. That allows them to hire now up to 6 units. So they pay 4. And they are all going to go to Brazil. Europe. Well, they have also the cognitive systems now. So they can control 8 units overall. That allows them to hire 3 additional ones. Here we are. Okay, I guess I'm gonna place them in the North American, maybe, I don't know. No, I think I'm gonna all place them here, West European Defense Zone or Pact. Yeah. That might allow us to help out the Americans. And finally it's Africa, and they have only the advanced command and control, so they can only control 5 units. This is not that great. So they pay 3 to hire 3 new units. Okay, they're all gonna move here, or they're gonna be deployed here in Central African Accord. So this is it. We'll see now the research step. And this is now an interesting question. I think that we should try to get as soon as possible a high or very high military equipment status. So bring our military equipment on tier 5 as soon as possible, because that would give us then the power of 3. And I'm afraid, I'm not sure, but I think if these guys adapt, they will also pretty soon end up with a power of 3. So if we wanna stand a chance against them, we would need to improve definitely our weapon technology here. So there can't be any doubt we have to do this one here. We have to pay the 2 million, 1 oil, 1 minerals, and one science center. To go to tier 3 and to develop the energy shielding, which gives us a better chance to avoid orbital assaults and bombardments. Question is now, we have 2 research centers left. So I'm not I'm not sure if I wanna. I might, for example, give Africa one of these research centers to allow them to also develop the mesh networks, for example, so they control more troops. That's a problem for these guys for now. And they also need a better military equipment. So they would need 2 research centers, I guess, until now, because that one is overrun. They only have the one in Nigeria, and yeah. So I wonder if I want to trade with these guys, or if Europe might trade with them. I don't know, honestly. It doesn't really matter. Well, for now, I have more money. So, on the other hand, Europe is in bigger trouble when it comes to the MIC. So I think I might, I'm not sure. Possibly Europe will trade. They also don't have much resources. So I will do the... I will go on here with biological sciences. And pay 2 million, 1 food and 2 research centers to develop synthetic food, which helps me when it comes to crop decimation. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay, here we are. North America, well, they definitely also want to develop the energy shielding, that's for sure. That costs them 2 million, 1 oil, 1 minerals, and 1 research center. Okay, here we go. Okay, and then we're gonna go for the social programs here. The extended aid network, that's also pretty important for them. During the MIC damage step, reduce the number of points you lose due to invader units by 2. That's exactly what they need, because they already have a very low military-industrial complex. So they're going to pay 2 million, 1 food, and 1 research center to improve that. 1 food, research center, 2 million. Okay, here we go. South America. Well, let's see, they got 2 research centers available. They already have tier 4. I wonder, well, we cannot afford. Well, okay, I mean, we could now. That's a tough one. Okay, I think. Damn it. It's really hard to say. I mean, we could go to tier 5 right now. I think I want to do that here with the military equipment, because I mean, this is really, really expensive. It's really tough to do that. But I better start now with one of these guys here before I gotta do it all in one turn, you know. So I guess this might be definitely a good idea if I start now doing this. So we need 3 labs for that. Well, this is definitely a problem. So we need 1 additional lab from Europe. We need 5 million, we only have 4, so we need money from Europe. That means we could sell Europe a little bit of oil and some minerals. So let's see, let's say we need $2 from Europe. We can easily sell a mineral for that. We need a research center, so we're going to give them a fuel for this in return. Okay, here we go. And this is it then. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to give away $5. Flip the research center here, this research center here too. And that allows us now to go to tier 5, where we have now energy weapons. Your collision's power is 3. That is amazing. That is really a lot. And the hypersonic travel. Your collision units can move 3 spaces during each movement step. This is really cool. That makes them now a really strong partner. Also for the US and for Africa. We can now really help quite a bit. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. Okay. Europe. So they also want to develop the energy shielding. 2 million, 1 oil, 1 minerals, and a research center. So that brings them here to tier 4, military. And then we're gonna improve the social programs, developing also the extended aid networks. For 2 million, 1 food and 1 research center. $2 million, 1 food, and a research center. Here we are. Finally, it's Africa. Yeah, now we made a stupid mistake. They don't have... I wanted to trade with them one... I wanted to trade with them 1 research lab, but okay, I mean, now it's too late for that. They only have 1. So now the question is, I think we're gonna go here. Damn, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go here for the military equipment. We can only do this once per turn. So if we have to be fast, and we definitely need to, if we decide we need to go on tier 5 to get a power of 3, then we better go to tier 4 right now yet. We are behind in all the others quite a bit, but still I think I want to risk that. So 2 million, 1 oil, 1 mineral and 1 research center gives them the energy shielding. I think I've forgotten to pay for my troops here. I think I should have paid 3 here. Got too much money, I guess. Okay, 2 million, 1 oil, and a research center. Okay, fine. It was also mineral, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. Yep. Okay. Here we go. So this is then the end of the research phase and the Kronos project. Well, okay, that's pretty rough. We gotta pay 6 food. Do we have 6 food? Yeah, we do. We do. So America is gonna pay 3. Europe is gonna pay 1, and Asia is gonna pay 2. And now that's the painful thing, the 10 MIC. That is really tough. So America cannot afford to help here in any way. Asia is gonna pay quite a bit here. They are at 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are gonna give away 6, I guess. And then Africa is gonna give away 2. And so will South America. So we managed to do this. The next step, the Kronos project. Subject screening. Okay. Shuffle the discarded Gin Mercenary cards and put them at the bottom of the Gin Mercenary deck. Reshuffle the Gin Mercenary cards whenever the deck runs out. Kronos can move through overrun territories and dead zones. Okay, that is now pretty good. That grants us some help from the Gin in the next turn. Next step is the income step, which I'm going to do off camera again. Asia and Africa, they're gonna suffer some penalties because the overrun territories. The rest will do fine, I guess. Okay, let's do the movement. We start with Asia here. So Asia definitely wants to liberate the Indonesian refugee zone, which means they're going to move with 3 guys in here, that's for sure. And, well, I forgot, during the income step, Asia will gain 2 additional oil, of course, because of the control of Arabia. And North America is going to gain 2 additional minerals because of Greenland. Okay, and I think they want to keep control in Arabia. So what they're going to do is they're going to move with 2 here, and they're going to take these 2 and also move to Siberia with 4 troops then. Let's hope this is going to be enough. Then we see North America, and well, okay, I guess they're gonna move with 4 troops to Canada. I'm not sure. I don't know. This is not so easy. We have to deal with these guys. I think the Europeans can help here in the eastern US. They also have warrior clones. So, okay. Okay, let me see. So one thing's for certain, this guy here in Peru, he's going to move here to eastern Australia down there. From there he can move again to the western US. So he ends up here, which is kind of a tricky move. And I think we will also move this guy to the western US. Then I guess we're going to move with, yeah, probably at least 3 guys here. Maybe we should take the 4th one from Greenland, give up control here. We have lots and lots of minerals, so I think it's okay not to control this for that turn. And instead focusing on destroying that mothership here. And then we still got these two guys down here in Brazil, and they might now actually move somewhere to Africa and help out there. I think actually they will move to... Oh, well, wait a second. What I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to move... I think I'm going to move with one additional soldier here to Alaska. And then I'm going to move with 2 soldiers here to this Central African Concord. And this is it then. South America. Okay, they are really strong now. They can move 3 steps with their soldiers because of the hypersonic travel, and they have the energy weapons. So they're going to move here to the western US with 1. They're going to move here with 2. They might actually move to Western Australia, which would give them, if they manage to free that, they would gain an additional $1 million and a research center for free. So that would be cool. What about this guy here? Well, that's an interesting point. I mean, we can simply try to destroy this dominion of Ethiopia here, or not, well, the guy in here. Okay. Well then, we see Europe. Okay, and 2 of them actually want to help out the Americans here in the eastern US. And oops, I think we're gonna see, well, at least 4 here in the Western European Defense Pact. On the other hand, yeah, probably. And then I'm gonna move with 2 here into the Russian influence zone. Okay. And finally, Africa. And now they want to free South Africa, so they all move in there. There's actually no space left here, so they just go here, try to free this area there, liberate them. Okay, so, and then we're going to see the events, and this time from the Devastation event deck, and going to be honest, I'm a little afraid of what might happen here, but we're going to see. Okay, so let's see what we got here. First, the alpha events. Paranoia. Each coalition reduces its MIC 2 points. This is rough. This is really tough. But let's see, we have the mandatory counseling. And I think we got this nearly everywhere. Yeah, we do have that everywhere. So if we roll equals, we don't have to suffer the consequences here. So we start with Asia. Okay, so they lose 2 points of MIC. Now it really... the trouble really starts people die by the millions. North America. Whoa, that was so absolutely amazing. That was so great. They are already down at 6. But with this mandatory counseling, they managed to keep the panic low. That was just so amazing. South America. Okay. That's not great, but the most important one was actually North America. And we were really lucky here. Europe. Damn it, they are now also down at 9. This is not looking so good. But, and then it's Africa. And that was also great. So overall we were lucky here, I guess. The damage wasn't, it was bad, but it was still acceptable. We're gonna see one unit on dropship number 1 here in Alaska. Another one on dropship number 3, which is in Europe. And then another one in Arabia. So this is gonna be pretty bad. We're probably gonna lose control of Arabia. But the good thing is that here in Siberia, this is where we are possibly weakest, that there is no unit right now, until now. Okay, that was our first event. Let's go on. Another alpha event, and again, it's paranoia. Each coalition destroys one of its coalition units. Not a good thing. So, let's see. We start with Asia. Very good. They don't lose anything. Mandatory counseling was good. North America. Okay, they're gonna lose one. I'm not sure exactly where. Possibly in the eastern US, because there is this guy from South America and they are really strong. So I think they can handle that. South America. Okay, so they're gonna leave the dominion of Ethiopia, I think. Europe. Yeah, that was good, and that was kind of important. I didn't want to give up these. So they managed to also keep the fear low. And then Africa. And yeah, that's also a point. We don't want to lose here in Africa. Come on. Oh shit. That sucks. So we will probably not be able to liberate this area here. South Africa, that's a problem now. Shit. Okay, that was pretty bad now. This is gonna be a pretty bloody battle then here, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose that in a horrible way. So we're gonna see some coalition units 2, 3, and 4. So this is here, and in Siberia now the first one, and one here. That's okay, I guess. Next alpha event is again paranoia. Each coalition raises its terror 2 levels. Okay. So again we start with Asia here. Oops, that doesn't count. And it doesn't happen here, which is good. North America. Also not very good. South America. Yeah, now it's working good. Europe. Awesome, awesome. And Africa. Okay. So overall that was pretty good, I guess. This goes up 2 levels. Africa is in trouble. This is really a coalition that is definitely in trouble. Terror level goes up. They won't be probably able to liberate South Africa, which will cost them more resources and their research center. So this is not looking great. Okay. So we'll see units at dropships 3 and 4. So one here, another one here. So this is now actually filled. We have a limit of 2 here, but because there are the Fear Hunter hybrids, the defense value goes up to 3. Still, now it's time for these guys to spread out, and they go into the Union of the Central European States. Okay, and then we're going to see one in Eastern Australia. This is not that great, but we might still be able to liberate the area there. Oh, by the way, this is not happening like this, because this is also the maximum, the limit here. So these guys move somewhere else, and this is now, they go to the area with the least invader units, and this is going to be Peru in this case. Okay, here we are. And now we're going to see the Bravo events. Again, a paranoia. Each coalition reduces its MIC 2 points. So let's see. Asia. Okay. So they're going to lose 2 points now. North America. Ah, shit. It was close, but now they're down at 4. This is bad. But they can trade MIC, and this is probably something they're going to do. South America. Okay, they've also lost. So it goes down by 2. Europe. Yeah, that was good. And finally Africa. And that was good too. Awesome. Okay. At least something. And we're going to see a unit at dropship number 2. Right there. Okay. And the final event is a bombardment. Each coalition rolls 3 times for the following. This is tough. But okay, I think we all actually have energy shielding. So if we are a little lucky, we can avoid this. And on equals or minus, we don't have to suffer the consequences. So we start with Asia. Great. No damage here. We go on with North America. Awesome. Fantastic. South America. Fabulous. It's looking good now. Europe. Okay. They will have to take that bombardment. So let's see. 3 times. The first one is going to be a plus. So we're going to raise the terror level by 1. And then we take, going to roll 2 more times. That is a plus and a minus. Okay. So the plus is again, the terror level goes up 1 step. The minus actually forces us to destroy 1 unit. I think I might actually destroy a unit here. It's a little risky. Huh. Or here. No, I think I will destroy a unit here. I'm still the attacker there because of these special hybrids. So I think if I'm a little lucky, yeah, that should be okay. I hope so, at least. Okay. So Then we'll see a few more. Dropship number 3 is in Europe, so they're going to move here to the North African Concord. Number 4 is here in Siberia, so there goes the third one. And that sucks, because that makes them now the defenders. That was really bad. But I was afraid that might happen. And yeah, well, and then we're going to see one in Eastern and one in Western Australia. But they're going to move somewhere else then. So they're going to move here to India, and the others going to move to Argentina. Okay. So here we go. That was the end of this devastation event. And we're going to see some battles now. Okay, Asia goes first, and I'm afraid Asia is not in a good shape. Let's start in Arabia. Okay, they are the defenders in Arabia because they both have a power of 2. So, yeah, they simply lose this one. And this is it. Now the next big trouble is here in Siberia. They're also defenders. No big chance for them here. Okay, they lose their first unit. Second one. There it goes. Okay, that's a start. If they manage to destroy one more unit, and they have a 50-50 chance to do that, then at least Siberia won't be overrun. Fuck. Nope. They didn't. So that was a really bad turn for the Asians. Siberia is overrun. And that means, and that is a problem too now, that means the Gin mercenaries are killed in Siberia, so they're gonna lose their Gin researchers there. We're gonna lose one research lab. This is definitely bad. Let's hope we can at least liberate the refugee zone here. Yeah. Okay, that was at least something. Indonesian refugee zone is liberated. Okay, that was then the end of the turn of the Asians, of the battle turn. North America. Okay, they are basically fighting these guys up here, and that is not a big deal. So, yeah, that should be easy. Okay, the first one is destroyed here. And then we're going to see the mothership. And we also destroy the mothership here. That was good. And we can choose now which dial to raise. And I'm going to take the MIC dial, of course. South America, well, they are now pretty strong. They have a strength of 3. So that makes them, in example, the attacker in the eastern US. Oh, come on! And of course they lose. Shit. Then we have a battle here, in this central area here, where they fight together with the US troops, or with the North American troops. So let's see. Oh, that's a great start. Fine, so we managed to destroy now some invaders. Again. So this goes up by 2. And then we can destroy the mothership. Okay, we managed to do this. And we're also going to raise our MIC one step. Okay. And then we're going to see the battle here in Eastern Australia. Both are going to lose 1. So now we want to kill that guy and control the area. That would be good. So we want to roll a plus now, because then we gain that research center and an additional 1 million. Ah, shit. We didn't manage to do that. So Eastern Australia is not controlled. It is empty, but it's not controlled by us. So we don't gain the reward here. Okay. Wasn't that great? And then we're going to see Europe. And they start the battle here in the eastern US. Okay. So they managed to destroy that unit there. Then we're going to see the big battle here. I wonder if I should start. Maybe I should start here in this Russian influence zone. Okay, so this guy is also killed. Now we are already here at 10, so there's going to be an adaptation here, I'm afraid. The Europeans in this defense zone. Well, because of the blaster hybrids there, they have a power of 3, which will be enough to be the attacker. Okay, so we both lose 1 here. Okay, very good. They lose 1. But this is now the adaptation. So let's see what we draw here. Yeah. Again, unstable enhancements. This card is persistent for the current round only. Discard at the end of this round. So they're gonna have now 1 additional strength. So the aliens also have a strength of 3 now. Still, we are the attacker here, because once you are the attacker, this doesn't change. Okay, 1 of each. So now we want to destroy the mothership here. And we managed to do that, and there's still 1 alive. So that allows us then to turn also a dial in Europe. And I'm also going to choose the MIC here. So the problem is now the fighting here of the Africans in South Africa, and it's pretty sure they're going to lose that. They are the defenders. The only solace is that they would have been the defenders anyway, because they lost one unit there. But now with these unstable enhancement, they probably wouldn't stand a chance anyway. So let's see what they roll there. Okay, that is 1 from everybody. So as long as we roll this, it's fine, because they don't outnumber us. But okay, that's at least a start. Of course, but this thing goes up here. 1, 2. Whoa, that was amazing. So the attacker loses 1. So if we are damn lucky, we might actually now be able to liberate this country. We only, well, we have a 50-50 chance now to do that actually. That would be just so great. Shit. So we've lost 1. That was bad luck. So now our chances are again very low. Even if we destroy both, Africa is not liberated if we don't control it. So if we want to liberate it now, we need a minus. The chance is very low, of course. Ah, yes, we did it. This was amazing. Fabulous. So even though the Hydra had these unstable enhancements, we managed to free South Africa. That was so great. Okay, at least we had a success now at the end of the turn after Asia had that really bad start here. But that was pretty awesome. That was really cool. South Africa is free. Fantastic. That gives them back their research marker. So this is really a big, big success for mankind. Now let's do the territory status now. Well, as I said, South Africa is liberated. That's really cool. But on the other hand, Siberia is overrun. Indonesian refugee zone is liberated though. Here we are. At least something. But yeah, Siberia with its research marker and the Gin mercenaries, the Gin reasoners is overrun. So we have to discard that. And that sucks. Okay, so token is removed here. Okay, we're gonna lose 1 million, 1 food, 1 oil, and 1 minerals. Overall, it's all pretty bad, but okay. Gotta accept that now. So that is the end of the territory checks. Sadly, we couldn't control Eastern Australia, but okay. Next phase, we have the invader movement, and we won't see any movement here. And then we come to the maintenance phase. So the Kronos control marker goes... Oh, we forgot to move Dr. Kronos. We want to do that, and I think we should be allowed to do this. This is something I always forget. You should do this during the movement phase. The problem was actually... There was this guy here, the dropship in Alaska, but Kronos can move through overrun territories and dead zones. Kronos can move through territories that contain dropships. So that would allow us now to move 3 spaces, and we move to the western US. And it's a little bit of cheating, I give you that. But on the other hand, you know, I mean, this game is not designed for one person to play, and to handle all 5 factions is really not easy. So I think if you do something like this later on, which is not, I mean, we have a little additional information now, but it's not that important. So we just want to get the standee to the American player. And I think we can do that. I think it's fine to do that. So the Kronos control token goes then to the American player. And then we got to raise the terror level. And we got to raise the terror level everywhere by 1. But we can also control it a little bit. An example. We can pay 1 here to lower the terror level by 1 because of these the relocation programs, exactly. So America is gonna do that. South America is going to do that. Although, well, I'm not sure. No, I think they don't. They accept that. So it goes up one. They don't have that much money. Europe wants to do that. That's pretty sure. And yeah, I could lower it even further, but I think I accept that right now. Africa definitely also wants to do this. So nothing's happening here then. And well, I think also they have enough money to do that. So okay, South America, I wonder, well actually wait a second, it was at 2 I guess, so it goes, or was it at 1, I don't know, no I think it was at 1, so I think that's fine. Okay, so that was the terror step, and now we come to the MIC damage. Okay, so we're gonna see one damage because of this toxic thing, but we all had the poison compensators, so that means we don't suffer the damage here. Then we're gonna take the damage for the units that are in our countries. And let's see, we have now here the extended aid networks, so that means we can reduce that damage by 2. So that North America doesn't take any damage here. These guys only have the refugee services, so they take 1 damage, 1 MIC damage, because there are 2 units here and they can reduce it by 1, the damage. Europe has the extended aid networks, so they don't take any damage. They only have the refugee services, the Africans, so they take 1. Asia has the extended networks, so they take no damage. Okay, that is good. Okay, then we also fed all our people. We can flip the research markers. That is pretty cool that we can flip this one, and it's bad that we've lost one over here, but okay. And of course we can't fill the market with the Gin mercenaries again, I forgot that. It's now a market of 4. So this is 1. We've got rogue clones, more rogue clones. They can be really useful. The Fear Hunter hybrids, well, I don't know so much. And warrior clones, that's really cool. Okay. And then, let me see. Yeah, we come then to the dropship phase. So this dropship here in Siberia goes now away, and we'll see a unit instead there. Now we got to place the new dropships by drawing a dropship card, and we have a dropship in India, number 1 down here. This is not so great because they only have a defense value of 2, and there is already 1 person there, so that kind of sucks. We have again a dropship in Alaska, which is not so bad. I mean, they get a warm welcome there. Another one in Peru. Okay, that is a little dangerous, simply because there is a research center in Peru. We definitely don't want to lose that. Actually, these Gin researchers. So we want to fight for that. But we can deploy a few guys there and then should be good. I mean, we also have this hypersonic speed, so we can take the ones here from the Central African Accord and move to Peru. That's fine. And the last dropship goes to the Dominion of Ethiopia. So the Africans again have to fight, but this time they might get help maybe from the Europeans. So I think it's not looking that bad this time. Asia is a little bit in trouble. The others are actually doing fine. The fact that we managed to liberate this zone is really, really great. I mean, that was just very important. So overall, I think we are doing okay now. Let me see. Yeah, we want to do that. We have now these education campaigns. Roll at the end of the maintenance phase. If you roll a minus, lower your terror level by 1. So that is something we can do. I wonder if everyone can do that. I think yes. Okay. So we're going to start with North America. Nope. South America. Europe, that doesn't count. Africa, okay, very good. That goes down by 1. That is good because otherwise that would have lost 1 million. That was already at 4 there. And then Asia. Oh, okay. Well, fine. So, that's the end of this turn, and well, it was the first devastation turn, and I think it could have been worse. We are pretty much in control of everything until now. They only have a strength of 2, so if things are not very bad, we can control them also in the next turn. Some of us might even upgrade to a strength of 3. So I guess it's all fine now, for now. Okay. Well then, I hope to see you in the next video or on lonesomegamer.com. Until then, bye.